Shall we begin?
Or all right.
Right. So, give me 1 second. All right. Okay. So, last we left off, you guys were in the middle of a intense fight against two very large and very deadly gigantic spiders. The creatures of this region, much overgrown due to the power of the resident god. Everything with life grows with much vitality. But Ruben, you restrained. Are you currently wielding a shield at the moment? Right? Or are you? I don't think.
What?
It doesn't look like you have a shield. Or at least it doesn't say. Oh, it does say. Never mind. You're currently wielding that shield. So, right, Ruben, you sort of tug at the spider webs are currently have you completely covered in such a way that it is difficult to move. And before you are two very large, very deadly spiders, as I said a moment ago. And we are going to pause this moment, and we are going to go back. Ruben, more specifically, Ruben Stonehammer der Achte, the paladin of the Church of Vesper. We see you as a younger man. Okay? You today
Yes.
are meeting with a man that you've only seen a couple of times. It is no, wrong one. It is a older paladin. In fact, it's the same paladin that sent you on your quest to hunt Celsi Weaver. However, you are younger and he is younger, though he doesn't look all that much different. As you are currently walking into a great chamber underground. It is stony. It looks like it's more of a natural cavern than one that has been carved by the work of dwarves. And you see Cassian, and he says, "Welcome. No doubt you are wondering what I have in store for you today." Or no, wait, that's not his voice. "Welcome. No doubt you are wondering what I have in store for you today." He's talking to you, Ruben.
Am I supposed to say something?
Yeah, if you wish, you can remain silent if
Actually,
you want.
When someone talks to you, you just don't say anything back. That's proper etiquette.
Giga Chad moment.
I don't know.
It seems you are quiet. Nervous, are you? There is nothing to be scared of, I assure you. There is, however, a test. But this is something you cannot fail. It is not a test of strength or of character. It is more of a question you can ask yourself. And as he is speaking, what are you saying?
Never mind. Continue.
As he's speaking, he is leading you deeper into this chamber, and it's a circular chamber. It's maybe about 50 feet in diameter, and you can see, well, actually 50 feet in radius, and you can see that there's long coils of these huge ropes that wrap around the edge, the circumference of this room. And you actually have to do a double take. As you look down, ropes don't have scales. This is instead a massive snake. And as you guys are walking, you're walking across a platform that is overlooking this chamber, and you're walking towards the center of this chamber that has a huge glowing green crystal at the very center of it. It is almost the same size as the snake. It goes from the very bottom of this place to the very top, and there's a stone walkway that has been built around it and like a bridging to it. This, no doubt you know, is the chamber of our god. Below us is the god beast, Vesper. His poison roots out corruption, no matter where it touches. But, he sort of shields your eyes as the huge head of Vesper raises up, silent but terrifying, as its two massive slitted eyes stare at you. Do not make eye contact with Vesper. It is for your own safety. Just continue on across the bridge with your eyes down. We are not here for Vesper today. We are here for the divination stone. And he points to the crystal at the very center of the room. When we arrive, you merely have to touch the stone. After that, we will leave. That is the test. Are you ready, young Ruben?
Yes.
Be aware that there are things that the stone will show you that can be unnerving, disturbing even. The divination stone looks into your heart, and it finds stuff. Oh, it finds things. And you guys finally arrive at the massive crystal that looks like it has grown in this room. And the paladin sort of puts his one hand on his sword and the other hand on his is sort of leaning against the crystal. You may touch it when ready.
I reach out and touch it.
As you reach out and touch it, as you just said, and there's a ripple as the world itself almost like whirls around you. It's almost like you're being put in a waking dream. As suddenly everything disappears except for a moment later, Cassian appears, the paladin. And you can see that he is in a position that he would have been touching the crystal right after you. And you're about to say something, but before you can, something is forming around you as the world itself is formed from your mind. You see a familiar but harrowing sight. A village. The night after it all went down, it is silent. Possibly it looks very similar to what it is today. Abandoned. A good chunk of the individuals were killed, leaving the village like this. This is the village that you grew up in. What was the name of that village? Do you have a specific name for it?
I don't think so.
Okay, I will just
I
leave
had
it.
a name for it.
I will leave it unnamed for now. But this is the village that you grew up in, where you lived for a number of years before one day something came down from the mountains. The scaled creature sprayed its poison. It cut down the dwarves of this village and took what it could before it left.
So mean. We do that.
Before you is the wreckage of its work. Your livelihood, your future livelihood, your family, your friends, everybody that you knew. More than 2/3 of them cut down. You see the bodies of the fallen still smoldering from the poisonous acid that this creature had sprayed. You see the wreckage of fire where Kaszi'iser had caught ablaze during the attack. What do you do?
I am very surprised to see this unwanted memory.
Tell me, Ruben, what happened here?
Something like a dragon came out of the sky, breathed acid, and burned the village.
Did you live here?
Yes.
I see. I know several others who have a similar story. No doubt that dragon was under a great burden. There are those who see the world as they believe it to be. And there are those who decide to see it in a different way. Dragons, especially the chromatic ones, they go down from their hideouts, from their lairs, and they take, they steal, and they kill. They do not do this out of love or mercy, obviously. They do this because they are burdened. When you acquire a great power, and nothing to go along with it, you are weighed down. For power is a burden. It is not responsibility that weighs us down, but instead power. Those who have it only act to keep it, such as the dragon that attacked your village. My condolences. It is the anchor that prevents them from ever journeying out to sea. We are the ones who see it differently, Ruben. Paladins like us are different than others. We do not see responsibility as a burden, as others do. Our responsibilities are what gives us strength. We do not get our abilities from gifts, from other beings, from worship, from learning, or even harnessing in the natural world. No. It is our oaths. They bind us, as well as they strengthen us. The divination stone looks into your heart so that you may choose, Ruben. Do you want to know what your choice is? Ruben? Are you alright? Ruben?
Yeah?
Okay. I was wondering if you're still there. He asked you a question. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did answer it.
Oh, I missed it. Can you repeat that?
Cutting out again.
Oh, yeah, you're cutting out again. Nope, it's still pretty bad.
Tragic.
Can you...
Trying to fix it. He's muted. Or he's joining off now again.
Oh, there we go. Try unmuting yourself and speaking, Ruben.
Discord. You have it here?
Oh, Noah's cutting out too.
Yeah, they're speaking through the same computer.
Oh, were they always? I thought he was speaking through.
They were this whole time, yeah.
Okay,
At least today.
I just forgot they do that every time.
Can you speak now? Ruben.
Rest in peace.
Rip in peace. Ruben. Speak now. Bruh. Okay, he turns to you, Ruben, and he says, do you want to know what your choice is?
Yes, I do.
Your choice is what responsibility you take up. Your oath empowers you, so you must choose what oath to take. There is no specific oath for our order like some others have. We let our acolytes choose. You don't have to choose now, or even tomorrow, or even the next year. But before you become a full paladin, you must decide. The divination stone is showing you this scene for a reason. Perhaps it is vengeance that you seek? Or is it more injustice that you have noticed here? What do you see?
I'm unsure what I see.
Do not be concerned. That is expected. But when the time comes, you must be decisive. You must be sure of your choice. And you must live it. An oath is no promise that can be broken. It is something you live. You may take your hand off of the stone now.
I take my hand off the stone.
And just like that, the world ripples again, and you are still standing on the stone platform. And he says, come, you will have the next day off to stew, to ruminate on what has happened here. Before you choose your oath, you must understand what you believe. And to understand what you believe, you must think. And with that, the conversation sort of fades away, and you guys find yourself back in this situation. Underneath the cobwebs, barely able to move as two spiders encroach on you. And Ruben, I am going to give you heroic inspiration. You can see it up next to your level. I'm gonna dot it right there. And heroic inspiration allows you to you can re-roll any roll of the die, any d20 roll. So like if you fail a saving throw or if you fail an attack, you can choose to re-roll after you have failed. Make sense?
This only works once?
Yes, it only works once. You only have one. You have a point of heroic inspiration, and you can get it through a number of ways. But this sort of flashback is one of them. And with that, the battle still continues. So we left off with the end of Adrian's turn. Kazi, it is now your turn. Ruben is not looking too good, but
All right.
I forgot to mention last time, Ruben, when you guys regain hit points in this region, you regain 1.5 times as much. So Ruben, you gained an extra 2 hit points from your cure wounds spell.
Andrew, does that not apply to land hands?
It applied to lay on hands as well. How much did you heal from your lay on hands?
I was at 1 hit point before I healed last time.
Okay, so you were up to 10, and then I increased it by 2. So I think you used 5 hit points of lay on hands, so you'd gain an additional 2 health from that. So you were up to 14, not 10. Just if anybody heals any hit points, don't forget to remind me, because it's tough keeping track of literally a dozen things. But yep. So anytime in this region a creature gains hit points, they regain 1.5 times as much. But Kazi, it is now your turn.
All right, I'm gonna shoot chromatic orb at the more damaged spider.
All right. Is it within range?
Yeah, it's within 50 feet of me, so it's definitely within range because it's a 90-foot spell.
It is. Oh, okay.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, a 17 will hit. Which one are you aiming at? The one on the ceiling or the one on the floor? The one on the floor has been injured.
The one on the floor.
Okay. A 17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, I'm gonna go with fire damage. 10 fire damage.
Okay, it is not weak to fire, but it is also not resistant. And that is just enough to kill it. Ruben, you see as a burst of fire, a fiery ball, and not a fireball, but a fiery ball, slams into the spider and then spreads across its flesh. And it is not burned to a cinder, but a large chunk of it is scarred. And immediately it just collapses onto the ground. Very much so dead. What are you doing for the rest of your turn, Kazi? You still have your bonus action and your movement.
Was that the top? Was it the one on top or the one on the bottom?
One on the bottom.
The floor one got killed. There's nothing else I can do. Fast turn.
Okay. It would be the giant spider's turn that is still alive. So it is going to lunge at Ruben. And Ruben, it has advantage because you are currently restrained. So it's going to make an attack with advantage. That'll be a 24 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
All right. It is going to roll damage. Oh, did it roll? Okay, yeah. That will be 10 points of damage, 5 piercing, and 5 poison. I believe you're a dwarf, correct?
Yeah.
So you will take half damage from the poison damage. So that will be halved to 2. So in total you will take 7 points of damage. In response to its kin dying, this spider is going, after it bites you, it is going to go 5. It is going to run from you. Ruben, would you like to make an attack of opportunity? As it is moving away? Okay, make an attack, but you will have disadvantage because you are currently restrained by the cobwebs. The spider webs. So there should be a disadvantage button.
How does inspiration work in that case?
For heroic inspiration, if you fail a check, or actually, whenever you fail something, you can choose to re-roll it with a point of inspiration. It is different from bardic inspiration. It's called specifically heroic inspiration. Humans get it at the beginning of every long rest. Is anybody playing a human?
I am.
I think.
Which I didn't realize that there are attacks I think that I failed that I could have used that on.
Actually, I might want to double check this. Yeah, you gain heroic. You gain heroic inspiration whenever you finish a long rest. So you would have it right now, Adrien.
Yeah.
So yep, you try and swing your sword, Ruben, at this retreating creature as it turns its back to you. But your sword is stuck still in the webbing, and you can't get it free in time and the spider is able to escape. It is going to go 30 feet. And that's as far as it can make it. So it is climbing on the ceiling and is running away. or at least retreating. Are you doing anything with your owl, Adrien?
I'm gonna send my owl in after it to see where it's going.
Okay, the owl can move 60 feet, so wherever you want to move it to. Is it telling you the distance? It should be telling you the distance.
So this is 35 feet.
It'll tell you the total in parentheses when you move it again. Yep, your owl flies into the room and you see the spider that is currently retreating away back into its lair.
Shit, no, the owl can't make it all the way over there, so it's just gonna kind of stop here.
Okay, it's kind of hovering, sort of flapping its wings in midair. Kreth, it is now your turn. The one of the spiders is dead, and the living one has retreated back into its lair.
So I can't see that right now. So that means I can't like do anything to it, right?
Yep, you can't see the creature at the moment.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Yep, you use an action and cast Cure Wounds on yourself.
Yeah, I do.
Don't forget to gain the 1.5. Is
Yep.
it 1.5 rounded up?
It's 1.5 rounded down.
Wait, wouldn't
Okay.
have what we all get this?
Yeah, because of the lesser god that is within this region, you guys all gain extra health every time you gain health.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and just
man.
roll for, yep, click on the healing button in the chat and then click on just roll. And I will tell you, so you gain 15 total health from that.
Oh, I was at 11 out of 18. That's more than enough.
Yep, so you did not, unlike
Alright.
Ruben, you did not roll minimum healing.
And then, hold on, I might have to sneeze. I didn't have to sneeze. Okay, I forgot. Do I have any bonus actions?
You
Oh,
still have
no.
your bonus action. You also still have the creature marked, so you can sort of sense in the general direction where it is, where it's sort of in this
Oh, I
direction.
can't really do anything useful with my bonus action, though.
Yep, you can still move.
I'm gonna go...
You
That's
can
my bonus.
also, you can move past Ruben if you wish. You can
I want to
move,
do that.
yep, you can move through our allies during combat.
Do I want to do that? Yeah, why not?
Yep, you move 10 feet.
Wait, how... Okay, I was back here, so how far can I move?
You can move 5, 10, 15,
30.
20, 25, 30. So you can move to here.
Alright. Look at that, John.
Yep, your movement, I think. Oh, where does it say your movement on the player character sheet?
I believe it's right at the left. It's just under your, like, armor class, there's, like, a 30 walk.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just so used to looking at monster character sheets that I didn't realize it was in a different place. All right, so that will end your turn. You press your fist against your chest, and with a burst of magic, your wounds that you caught from earlier knit back together. It is now the jackal is up. Would you like to use anything you want to use the jackal
Yep.
for, Kazi?
Yep, I'm gonna run the jackal into there.
All right.
20 feet.
Jackals can move 40 feet.
Yeah. And there's 20 feet again. He's there.
All right. Ruben. Ruben, is now your turn.
So does it take an action to get out of the cobwebs?
Yes, you can attempt to force your way out of the cobwebs, or you can attack the cobwebs.
Have like 5 health or something.
I'm going to attack the cobwebs.
Okay, make an attack with disadvantage. Because you are currently restrained. That will be high enough. Go ahead and roll damage. All right. You swing your sword a couple of times. You finally manage to dislodge your sword from after being covered in webbing, and you cut the rest of the strings attaching you to the floor and to the wall away, and you are now no longer restrained.
I do minimum 6 damage now. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I'm a little jealous, I will say. All right, what else are you doing? Are you gonna move through?
I can move now, though, right?
Yes.
And I can't really chill myself, can I?
Not unless you have any spells that would allow you to do that.
I don't. I'm all out of lay on hands.
It would have to be a bonus action because you attacked it.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. Are you moving ahead or are you staying back?
I'm trying to decide.
Okay, I will say you cannot stay there because there's too many creatures within it. The jackal can fit next to Ruben, or the jackal can fit next to Kreth because it's a small creature. Yeah, but you cannot be in the same space as Kreth. All right, you move into the chamber and you see the spider that currently has its back to you. All
Only
right.
that's all the fire move.
Okay. Adrian, it is now your turn. The spider has retreated.
I am going to. Let me check the distance here. Yeah, I'm just gonna start running up.
Okay.
That's as far as I can move without using my movement spell. Or actually, I'm not taking anything for an action, so
You can hold an action if you wish.
I could hold an action or I could bonus action dash into the chamber because Ruben went into the chamber, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can bonus action dash?
No, action dash. Sorry, I have a spell that's a bonus action
Ah, okay.
that allows me to take the dash action as a bonus action. However, it's concentration based, so that would be disrupting hex.
Yep.
So I'm going to dash with the regular action.
Okay.
I am going.
Well,
hold on
I'll
a
take you
second.
out of that. There you
Where'd
go.
my character go? And I'm just going to kind of stand right here behind Ruben, and I'm going to use my bonus action to X the spider.
All right. It is now hexed. So any damage that you do to it, you'll automatically add 1d6
Yeah.
necrotic,
Well,
I believe.
I'm technically moving my hex to it because I'm not sure which one was hexed.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Yep. That checks out. You're still concentrating on it, so you can move it. Yeah, you will do 1d6 extra necrotic damage next time you damage it. That will end your turn, I believe.
I believe so, yes. Because that's
Kazi.
with my action, my movement, and my bonus action.
Okay.
Kazi is gonna run forward 30 feet.
You run through the
And
water.
he's gonna use a dash action. What?
Yep. You run through the water. You step out onto
Yeah.
the stone.
And he's gonna use his dash action to move 30 more feet.
Okay.
I think Kreth is still in my way. I don't think I can get into the room.
You can stop right before that. Then you can't stop on top of Kreth.
You can get past me. Or is it because I'm like right where your 30 feet would be?
Yeah, you're right where my 30 feet are.
Tragic.
All right. It is the giant
That's all.
spider's turn. The giant spider is going to move, and that will end its turn. It is now Adrien. It is your owl. Your owl is up.
Well, the owl is going to attempt to fly around the corner.
I am sorry, but it was the giant spider was holding its action to attack the next creature that comes through that doorway. And that, of course, turned out to be your owl. So it is going to lash out at your owl. So it is going to make a bite attack.
Oh yeah, he's
That's
dead.
not going to be a surprise because you knew it was there. It was lying in wait. Yeah. So, what is? Okay, let's see here.
The owl has 1 hit point.
Okay, yep, that would be a 14 to hit. And as your owl flies after the creature, the spider was waiting for something to come through the doorway, and it leaps out and snatches the owl. And before it can even bite into the creature properly and get at least a snack, the owl disappears, being a magical creature. Or in this case, I think you had it as a fae or as a celestial.
Celestial, probably.
It just poofs into a little bit of radiant light. And unfortunately, that will be the end of that owl.
Yeah, and then I have to get another 10 gold in incense.
Yep, sometimes there is a price for familiar sometimes. Kreth, it is now your turn. You hear the squeak of some owl being grabbed out of the air, and that's all.
And that was its held attack, not an attack of opportunity.
Yep, that was its action. Joel, it's your turn. Joel.
Well, I'm here.
It is now your turn.
Yeah, it is.
People have learned how to play now, so you don't have to wait half an hour.
Thank goodness. All right, is it Jit in here?
I see you move 5, 10. I will allow you to move like 15.
Is that? Can I shoot him from here? I can
10,
see some
15,
arms. I
20.
see some little arms.
Yeah, you can hit him from here.
Oh, I'm up.
I would say he's under half cover, which gives him a +2 to his AC.
What if? So
Yeah, you can go. You can move 10 feet from this position if you want.
can I? Does he still have a AC?
You'd have to move.
Here.
You'd have to move here, but here would be good.
Here?
Yep, he would just have
Here?
his. Nope, you can't move that far.
Here?
Yeah, right,
Here? Wait, can I move here?
right here.
Hold on, I have to do it this way first.
You have so much. You have racked up. The combat movement counter does not like you at the moment.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there's
Okay,
no
yeah.
limit.
You see enough of the creature now. It does not have half cover.
All right, dude, I'm shooting them. I'm gonna shoot them.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack. And you have Hunter's Work, so you will add 1d6 to that damage. Force damage.
Do I get? No, I don't get it. Okay.
Go ahead and
Let's
roll
say-
1d6. Oh, right. A 10,
I was rolling
unfortunately, a 10 will not hit. So you take out your longbow and you fire it into. It's kind of dark though, and so as you fire the arrow, it sort of goes between two of the spider's legs, not quite hitting the creature.
It's tragic. I missed it point blank range.
Yeah, it hurts. You hate to see it. You really do. Right. So, are you doing anything for your bonus action?
I can't. Wait, actually, I'm moving my bank. I'm moving. Bam.
You already moved 30 feet though to get to this spot.
Can I just have a list of my bonus actions? Why do I have to keep looking through 5 different tabs to find these?
Okay, let's see here. You can add stuff as favorites. So if you can click and drag stuff over to the favorites that's at the bottom left of your character sheet. So I can add stuff. I can
Every action.
Yeah, you can just add whatever you want. So you can add like Hunter's Mark or jump.
Like, why do I have to hover over things to figure out if it's an action or a bonus action? Like, just tell me.
It should tell you right there under time. There should be a time column. Do you see it?
Oh, that's okay.
Yep, and then it has A,
Oh,
which is
okay.
action, or BA, which is bonus action.
Just spells. All I can do is cast spells. I can't do anything cool. Like,
Yeah, that's later levels where you can do more stuff with a bonus
I
action.
want to do cool things. Why'd you go
Alright.
jump there?
I don't know. I was just adding stuff. Anyway, it is the Jackal's turn up next. Ozzy, what do you want the Jackal to do?
The jackal is going to stealth because the spider can't see him. So he's gonna have to roll for stealth.
Okay. Make a yeah,
Something-
that'll beat its passive perception.
Hang on,
Yeah, press escape.
they're stuck together.
Press escape and then click on the Jackal. You should be able to move
I
it.
did hit escape. Didn't help.
I'll move them. There.
Oh, thank you.
You press escape twice. There, now you should have
This is a
deselected.
reload application or log out.
Nope, press escape one more time to close that menu and you should be good.
Ah, I got it.
The first escape press moves your
Oh, I got it, I got it.
closes your character sheet, and the
5
second
feet.
one deselects the token.
No, I got it.
All right, so your Jackal
There's
makes its
20
way across the room and sees the large giant spider. The
Just
giant
stand there.
enemy spider.
And
I got that
Yes,
one.
stand there. Stealthy.
Okay. Yeah, so your Jackal is standing by. What is it doing?
being stealthy and quiet.
All right. Ruben, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Again?
Dude, I'm at 7 hit points.
All right, go ahead and cast it, and then you can go ahead and roll to heal. Can you imagine last edition it used to be 1d8 instead of 2d8?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ruben, you heal 16 total hit points from that spell.
Yeah. Oh,
So yeah, you are back up to full. What are you doing? You still have your movement and your bonus action.
I don't think I can cast Shield of Faith because I'm out of spell slots
Okay. Is that in your turn then?
for a bonus action. So, do I create an attack of opportunity if I just run up to him?
No, you do not. It was
Only if you.
it held its action to attack the next creature that walked through the doorway, but that it used its action when the owl went through.
Okay, I'm gonna go run up to him then.
It's if you leave someone's melee range that
I'm gonna say boo.
you provoke
Yep.
an attack opportunity.
Yep. So in this case, the spider has a range of 5. So if you move more, so now that you're within attack range, if you move more than 5 feet away, it will get attack of opportunity. But Adrien, it is now your turn.
Adrien is going to run up to here where he can see it And I believe I still have chromatic orb. Wait, why does it say I still have one use of chromatic orb of guiding bolt left? I've cast guiding bolt.
It won't count it. You have to change it manually. I don't know why.
I thought it counts. I thought it did. Oh well. I'm gonna make a chromatic orb strike with fire damage, same as Kazi.
Spell attack. So what type were you? What damage was it?
It would have been fire, but it doesn't technically hit unless I try and reroll with inspiration.
In a trick that would either make you guys incredibly lucky or incredibly unlucky, depending on how much of a circus act you guys were trying to perform. Right after the arrow, your fireball follows the exact same trajectory, going through two of the spider's legs instead of actually hitting the spider.
Can I use my inspiration?
Oh, you can? Yeah. You can roll that attack again then.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, so it's still you try to get it at the last moment, but it is it flies through the legs of the giant spider. The giant enemy spider.
Your aim sucks.
It is now your turn as Adrien shouts that out loud.
Okay. Kazi is gonna run in here all the way over to the corner.
Very crowded. You can't quite.
And then he's gonna
move
shoot.
to that spot. From there, the spider will have half cover, so it will have +2 to its AC. There's not really a good place to move because Adrian's kind of taking up the doorway at the moment.
Kazi will just stay here then.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can
And then he will
move.
use. Don't. Kazi's got tricks up his sleeve.
Okay. If you're deciding.
Shocking. What?
Oh, okay. Shocking grasp through your familiar, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right, make an attack. Unfortunately, that will not roll fast enough. Your jackal, hidden behind a small pile of rubble, suddenly jumps out, and the spider, as fast as the jackal is, the spider is faster, and it manages to leap out of the way. The jackal hits the ground with its paws, and it shocks, and electricity goes into the stone instead of the spider.
Okay.
It is now the giant spider's turn, unless you want to do something else. See?
I can't do anything else.
It is going to. It is going to. It lets out a hiss, and then it will attack you, Ruben, without advantage this time. That'll be an 11 to hit.
That does not hit, I think.
Nobody can hit
Oh,
this round. Nobody's allowed to hit this round.
The spider is hacking.
The spider also missed, so I don't know if the spider is necessarily hacking. Kreth, it is now your turn.
You're never gonna guess what I'm gonna do.
No way.
I'm gonna shoot him.
All right, make an attack.
Let's see. Actually,
Take out your longbow again. Fire it.
and man,
And
Whoa.
the arrow, this time, the arrow bounces off of the stone wall. You aim it a little too far to the left, and it bounces off of
you guys fucking roll
the-
anything
the
other than
stone
a
wall.
4 and a 6.
I don't think nobody's rolling good. It's the jackal's turn again. It has lost its invisibility. Or it is no longer hidden, Kazi.
Can I try to move around then hide?
Yeah, it can go like behind the spider. This is going to be more difficult because it doesn't necessarily have a good place to hide, but it is behind the creature. So go ahead and make a stealth check. But in this case, the creature does have 8 eyes, so roll with disadvantage. Or
Can it run back into the other room, then run back out?
yes, but it'll take an attack of opportunity from the spider.
Oh, right. Yeah. Did roll with disadvantage?
All right, the jackal is the only one that can roll. The jackal's taking all your good rolls. It's a jackal. It's a jackal. It's a jackal. That's all I can think about whenever I hear jackal, the word jackal. But right, yeah, your jackal is very hidden. Probably because the spider is very focused on you guys missing your attacks. That it is so focused on Ruben, Adrien, and Kreth that are all sort of in a line. Ruben, it is now your turn.
Alright, I am going to attack this thing, but this time, I am telling you, I'm going to hit.
Okay.
I think that's actually gonna hit.
That hits, right?
That will hit.
Yes.
Are you gonna smite
After I attack.
if it kills it? Oh, that's an attack roll.
Don't forget your
Yeah.
sap ability, Josiah.
Go ahead and roll damage, and your sap ability allows you to. The creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll against you.
Yeah. Okay, I have
Yeah.
12, but I'm
12?
also going to.
But
Cap-
does it? Is that enough to kill it though?
It is not.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a smite on it. Because I can cast Divine Smite for free.
Once
Okay.
per day, right?
Yeah.
With long rest.
Cast. Free casting.
Okay, that'll take. Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d10.
Another 10 damage.
That will be enough to finish it off.
That's
Uh,
22
after-
damage.
After all these failed attacks, finally your sword. It's so busy dodging the arrow and the spell and the jackal that it doesn't see your sword, and you just cleave the front section of its head off, and the two fangs sort of hit the ground, and then the rest of the creature quickly follows.
Loot it?
Yes. Yeah, right. So you take a look at it, and yeah, the combat is now over. So you guys are out of the encounter. Also, you guys gain. Let me do a quick calculation here, because did the XP split up amongst all of you guys? There's 4 players. Yep, 4. No wait, yeah, 4 players. So you guys all get 100 XP.
Kreth, Joel, it looks like you didn't add the XP from last session as well, so that was 60.
We had 60 last session?
We all should be at 560 now.
Okay.
All right, Ruben, you're trying to. Who's trying to loot this? These creatures?
Yeah,
Ruben.
it was Ruben.
Make a survival check.
Wait, we're doing a survival check. I might be good at that.
You
I
don't
really have a +5 in survival.
you're not quite sure, Ruben, what would be useful on a giant spider for
Can I
looting.
roll?
Yeah, you can. Kreth, you take a step forward and look at the corpse
Alright.
of this creature.
With my luck, though, I'm gonna roll a 5. Oh no, that'll be fine.
Hey!
17. You can get vials of poison from the 2 fangs that Ruben had severed. You can also get it from the other creature as well.
How much?
Yeah, you take a
Oh.
minute and you get. I will add it to your inventory, but you get 2 vials from each of them.
All right, so that's 4. I'll split it among. Oh well, I'll ask the guy. I'll like kind of fill these with vials, and I'll like ask you guys. You guys want to do these? Otherwise, I can just hold on to them.
Guys said, I'll take one.
I'll give one to Kaiser.
Can I look around to see if there's anything else valuable in the room?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Like to point out, I also have a
Okay.
plus-
Kazi, you get a vial of basic poison. Kreth, you get 3 vials of
Yay.
basic poison that are
I love
remaining.
poison.
3. There we go. What did you roll? 3. Adrien, you take a look across this room, and it seems pretty barren. There is some spider webs and there are some cocooned rats. Well, what you can only assume are rats, judging by their size. Giant rats that had been eaten, that had been fallen prey to these 2 very large spiders.
What's down the
Andrew?
statue-filled hall?
Along the hall, there's rows of these carved statues. They're not quite full statues. They've been carved out of the wall, sort of as like a 3D picture almost. And there's just a number of different dwarves.
What's at the end, or is that just like an end?
Make a perception check.
Let me.
Can I use my wolf or my jackal to do it?
Yeah, you can. You see at the very end of the hall, there is something water dripping from the very end, like out of a hole. Every once in a while, there's a couple of drops that spill out, and it's leaving like a puddle on the far end on this side of the room.
Can I look at the statues specifically?
Yeah, what are you looking for exactly?
Any sort of runes, enchantments, or hidden compartments, I guess.
Make an investigation check.
Finally, something better. 16.
You don't find anything on the statues after a couple minutes of looking, but your search eventually goes to the same place as Kazi, and you are currently looking at the very end of the hallway here.
How big is the hole that's dripping out water?
About maybe a quarter of an inch. And it's a jagged hole. It does not look like it was intentionally carved out.
Oh. Should we return to town to rest before we investigate the center hallway?
Yeah, like take a long rest. Before we do that, I want to look at the end of the hall and investigate the water.
Yeah, you make an investigation check as well.
20.
There is a pocket. There's like an air pocket. There's an air pocket right on the other side of the stone. You sort of tap it a couple of times, and you can hear there's something hollow. It doesn't seem very big. As you tap around, it seems to be maybe about a foot in diameter.
Is there like mortar that I can chip into, or like any kind of obvious, what's the word, lines in the stone where it would slide out?
No, but it does seem to be that this part of the wall was mortared a long time ago, and the water has slowly carved out a hole for it to leave through. Every minute or so, there's like a drop of water.
Kazi slams the butt of his staff into it
Make an attack.
to try to make it bigger. Oh, attack. I've never attacked with my staff before. Yeah.
You slam your staff into the stone, and it does nothing. It doesn't even crack. It does make a dull thud, though.
Ruben's gonna run over there. And he's gonna attack it.
Kazi will move to let him.
Okay, make an attack. This time it's a little better, but still, you slam your sword into it, and it chips a small chunk of the stone away. It's very thin around this part of the wall. And as you do, I would say it chips a large enough chunk out that a couple of things spill out.
Ooh.
What are these things?
It seems to be stopped, but two gray coins fall out of the wall.
Gray coins.
Silver or electrum? Or just...
I feel like there would be a...
Arcana or investigation?
This wouldn't quite be investigation, I would say. I would say this would be... Make a history check.
Do I get to roll with my book as well? Would that be enough?
Oh yeah. Your book would give you history. Adrien.
Okay. So that's a total of 18. 18 for Kazi.
Total of 20 for Adrien.
The two of you sort of realize this at the exact same time. These two coins that spilled out of the wall, they're not silver or electrum. Well, electrum isn't even the right color for this coin. These are imprinted with some stuff that looks familiar, and then you realize you've sort of seen these before, but only in like drawn images. These are platinum coins.
I was right.
So these are 2 platinum coins that have spilled out of this wall. And
How
they're
much
still
is the platinum worth?
And now that each platinum is worth 10 gold. You should see it is the coin on the far left of your coin listings.
Yeah.
Can I add the 2 platinum to my inventory?
Who's taking the 2 platinum?
Ruben.
Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna split it in the end.
Also, the water has started to spill out a little faster. It's more of a dribble than a couple of drops every minute.
Kazi begins slamming his staff into the wall.
Make one more attack.
Adrien casts Eldritch Blast.
15.
Okay, so you slam your staff at the wall as Adrien casts Eldritch Blast, and it shatters the rest of the wall. An ancient-looking water flask falls and hits the ground, and 2 more of these gray coins, 2 more platinum coins fall out of the hole. That appears to be all of it. So 4 platinum
grabs the
coins in
water
total. All right. Yep.
So we each get a platinum.
You pick up the water flask.
Kreth has like a...
Is it magical?
Let me...
Legion of Wild.
It is, yes, it is very clearly magical. Let me put it in your inventory real quick.
You want me to take a look at it? Adrien says, I should be able to identify it. I've got a
You
spell.
put it in my inventory?
What?
Yep, I put it in your inventory now.
So are we dividing
everyone
it?
put 1. Yeah, we divide the platinum.
So that means I have enough
So
gold to summon my...
everybody add 1 platinum to their inventory.
Oh, don't worry, I already did.
I
So-
let Adrien look over the slash.
1 platinum is worth 10 gold coins to answer any questions about that.
Adrien is going to take the flask and he is going to walk out into here, kind of sit in the corner, and ritual cast identify.
All right, you identify the
Those
item.
copper coins you got a while ago.
It is a.
I give you guys each 1 copper.
Okay.
We get 1 copper.
Yeah.
It is. Let me change this right here. It is a decanter of endless water.
Oh!
You can take a magic action to remove the stopper and issue one of 3 command words. Freshwater, saltwater, well, freshwater or saltwater pours out. You can do splash, which produces a gallon of water, fountain, which produces 5 gallons of water, or geyser. The decanter produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a line 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. If you're holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser in one direction, and basically you can blast somebody with a water hose.
Does it do any damage?
It does 1d4 bludgeoning damage, and they have to make a strength saving throw or become prone.
Kazi looks delighted.
Can you put that description in the chat, or...
It is in his inventory, but yeah, I can put that in the chat. I believe you guys can view each other's character sheets, right?
Yeah. We can.
Yep, but I'll just slap it in the... There's no loot.
Oh, there you
chat.
go. I put it in the chat. Andrew, I put it in the chat.
Oh, right, you want it in the game chat, yeah.
Yeah.
So it is an uncommon magic item.
Cool. Should we take a long rest now, guys? Kazi says.
Let us return to town.
We move 1. Kreth says.
Yeah, I mean, town's only like a few hundred feet away.
Let's just go to the top of the Rit. Or the top of the steward. Rest there.
You
Yes,
said regular meals were cheaper than eating the rations?
Yes.
Okay.
Ad-
Fine, let's go to town.
Adrien, at least, is going to
That down?
Let's see.
go back to town to get some food.
I'm going back to town.
Let's all go to town then.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, what is the
Door
cost of... Oh, what?
Adrian, there's a door there.
Oh, yeah, that's a locked
Adrian.
door that you guys never opened.
Oh, it's a door. Okay.
Right, so you guys make your way back to the rope. I'm going to need each of you guys to make an athletics check.
Well, this just sucks.
Because you are free climbing a rope.
12.
That will
10.
be barely enough, Adrian, as you begin climbing. Kazi, you grab onto the rope, go up a few feet, and then your arms are just not strong enough, and you splash
I did
down
not
into the
think
water.
we are-
Oof.
Do I take
Kreth-
damage?
No, luckily the water cushioned your fall, but it is ice cold, and
I got a
now you are.
natural 20.
Yeah,
Can I
Ruben.
just-
Ruben
Can
just like.
Can I grab Kazi and pull him up with me?
Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah, Ruben, you just like grab Kazi with one hand. Somehow, with one hand, you're like pulling yourself up with the rope, and with your other hand, you're holding Kazi. So you sort of grab, leaving just Kreth at the bottom in this water.
As Kazi's being tossed over his shoulder, Kazi just says, well, this is humiliating. All right.
Once I'm to the top, can I just pull Kreth up if he like holds onto the bottom of the rope or ties himself to it?
Well, I just try again until I get it.
Yeah, you can keep trying, I guess. But yeah, you guys, I guess whoever's at the top can pull up the rope to help Kreth up. If that's the case, Kreth, you can have advantage.
Yeah, we would help him, I think.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage, Kreth.
Okay.
That will be enough, Kreth, with the help of them pulling up the rope and you pulling yourself up. All 4 of you finally make it to the top
Nice.
to the top entrance where the water is trickling down into this ice cold pool of water. You are back in the city sewers, and no longer you are back in the city sewers. Are you guys heading back into town? It's only about like a 10-minute walk from here to get to the street.
Let's go back. Oh, can I take a detour in the shopping district as we walk toward an inn?
Yes, you can.
I want to see if I can sell that. I want to see if I can sell that lantern. That's
Yeah.
kinda useless.
Make a roll 1d100. Roll a d100.
Oops.
I'll
wrong
switch
spot.
everybody for now back to the world map, which is just the region that you
Oh,
guys.
that didn't work.
You can on the left. You should be able to.
73.
Oh, there you go. 73. You look around for a bit while everybody else goes and gets food. Food, a nice meal will cost 5 silver pieces, and like more of like a basically gruel or something, somebody with a real budget would be like 1 silver piece. I don't know what you guys are buying, but for meals, that's the cost.
Used to living on the street, I am going to take the cheaper option.
Okay.
How much was that?
Huh? 1 silver piece.
You said $1.
Yep. Right. So, Ozzy, you are making your way through a market, and you actually run into an individual. At first, he looks he looks kind of shady, but then you realize as you look under, like he has his hood up and it's like wearing a very large cloak, concealing most of him. But as you look, you get a good look at this older man's face, and you can see that he's very pale. Now, like it looks like he hasn't seen the sun in a while. But you're sort of looking around, looking for somebody to sell this magic item. What are you trying to sell? Which one are you trying to sell again?
The lantern.
Yes, the lantern.
Here, let me find it. Yeah.
He says,
Lantern of revealing.
I sense you're trying to sell something of great value.
I am. Kazi says, would you like to buy a lantern of revealing?
No, but, however, good sir, good dragonborn, I can give you directions to somebody who can.
And who is this person? Kazi says, looking interested.
An armed fellow, but a fellow that will purchase any magical item for a reasonable value.
And where might I find him?
A silver coin, and location is yours, good sir.
Kazi hands him a silver coin.
The creature you are after is down this passage, and he sort of points down an alleyway.
You expect me to follow you down an alleyway, a dark alleyway?
No, I'm an old man. I won't be going down any dark alleyways. And he's like, oh, I forgot to mention he has like a cane, and he sort of canes off with the silver coin that you gave him. Like sort of stumbles off.
Kazi walks down the alleyway in the direction he was told.
You hear a voice. Who there?
I'm looking for someone to sell an item to.
Sell item. You see as stepping out of the darkness is I'm not sure if you would know what this creature is, but it is a humanoid with a bird, with like a bird head and a beak. But no,
An Arcara or whatever?
no, not an Aarakocra. It is something significantly like a foot or 2 shorter than the average Aarakocra.
Oh. Hello, good sir. Kazi says.
Good guy.
Good
Would you like to
sir.
buy
Good sir.
interesting items?
Yeah,
Item.
it's a kenku, but
Selling. Sell.
Kazi pulls out the lantern revealing and sets it down between them, or holds it out to him. Would you like to buy this?
Buy this. Buy this.
Oh, I just played a one shot with my friends a couple weeks ago, and one dude played one of those, and he would just, like, as we were speaking, write down words that he could use. And so he'd only say, like, a few things. Like, this guy gets it the entire session. There's that. He said a few lines.
The Kinku,
like,
the Kinku nods and just nods and says, "Buy this. Buy this."
How much will you give me for it?
The Kinku reaches into its pocket. It looks like he's like gonna draw a knife for a second, and then it pulls out from a significantly smaller bag, a medium-sized bag filled with gold. The Kinku is offering you. What would this be? Wait, let me double check here. Wait, where did you put the lantern? I can't find it in your inventory.
Scholar's pack. It's in my scholar's pack.
Oh, okay. The Kinku is offering you 400 gold pieces for it.
You have a deal, Kazi says.
Deal.
He hands him the lantern and takes the 400 gold.
Buy item. And the Kinku walks back into the shadow of the building from which it came from. And from there, like immediately as soon as it walks into the shadow, you lose track of it. Like there's no way it's dark enough for the Kinku to actually disappear, but it does.
Kazi
Kinku Warlock.
walks back to the others and buys himself some food off the street as well.
All right, yeah. You purchased some food on the way home. Are you paying for gruel or for something more reasonable?
Gruel.
Okay,
Of
yeah,
course.
you're living the hard life even with your 400 gold pieces.
Yep. Kazi walks back to the others.
400 gold pieces.
You guys all meet at the same spot. In which case, this would be the Timberfell Inn. Or I guess you could also. There's several places that you could meet. Where are you guys? Are you guys meeting at an inn or at the guild?
I'd assume. Yeah, would we meet at like Guildhall, or would we meet at that one inn?
Let's meet at the inn.
Yeah.
All right, you guys meet at the Timberfell Inn, where it is significantly more busy than when you guys were last here, since it is now in about evening. You guys went into the dungeon around morning, and it's been a few hours.
Kazi walks up to the man at the front and says, or the man at the bar and says, "Do you have 2 open rooms?
As a matter of fact, I do.
How much for a night?"
For 2 rooms, that'll be 8 silver pieces.
Kazi hands him 8 silver.
Yeah, he takes the silver and then hands you a key. It's a normal, it's just a mundane copper key, but it is the key to, 2 keys to your rooms.
Okay. Kazi hands the other key to Adrien.
Okay. Do I put that in my
Well,
inventory, or
says-
do I just say for the sake?
I mean, if you want to, you can add it to your inventory, but otherwise, it's just a copper key that leads to an inn room, a room.
I think for the
Andrew,
sake
I
of
don't-
this, I'm just gonna say that I can get into the room.
Andrew,
Yes.
I don't have 8 silver, so I give him a gold and he gives me 2 silver in return.
Yep, he'll give you change.
Adrien hands me 2 silver
Oh, thank you, Kazi says.
because Kazi paid for the rooms.
They go into Kazi ushers them into his room, and when they're all in his room, he hands each of them 100 gold. He makes sure no one else is around watching.
So as you guys are all within the room of the inn, so Kazi gives you, everybody gets 100 gold.
But
Well, everybody else.
I sold that
Ruben
land.
takes 100 gold, and then he just gives Kazi 2 silver. This is the best trade of my life.
Kazi just sighs.
Yep. So
You gotta
don't forget
create
everybody to mark that in your character sheets. Okay.
Yep. All right, let's meet up tomorrow morning and go back down into the dungeon. Go
So
back
I'm
down into the
assuming-
ruins.
I'm assuming that Adrien and Ruben are probably going to share one room, and Kreth
Yeah,
and
that's what I
Kazi are
figured.
going to share the other.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right, so we take a long rest.
Yep. So yeah, you guys take a long rest. So you can go ahead and click on that button on your character sheet, and that you'll regain all of your health. You will regain all of your all of your once a day uses,
Slats.
and abilities such like that, and spell slots.
Andrew,
Yes.
during my long rest, can I make a spell scroll?
Yes, you can. You will have. I don't think you can make a spell scroll. I guess the rules that govern spell scrolls is that you would have to cast a spell at least once during the creation of the scroll, and the rules for long rest say that if you cast a spell, it will end the long rest early.
Oh, okay.
So I would allow you to do that like in the morning, before everybody leaves to go to the dungeon.
So, hold on then. So before people go in long rest, can I work on that for 8 hours, then take a long rest?
Sure, but that will move back you guys to more of late morning, to when you guys are all ready.
Are you
to
guys
go.
okay? Kazi asks that to the group. Are you guys okay with this? Will this work for you? I'd like to try my hand at making a spell scroll that makes him go.
That shrugs.
Actually,
Whatever, you're paying.
does
You're the one paying me.
Adrien have the skills to make a spell scroll because he has proficiency with calligrapher supplies and he has arcana proficiency, which I
You're not
think
a
is
wizard.
yeah, but that
But I
doesn't
don't-
mean I can't make a spell scroll.
You can actually, yeah, you can make, if you can cast the spell, you can make a spell scroll from it. As long as
really?
you have,
Cool.
you just need calligrapher supplies.
Yes, I
It is,
actually
yeah,
have.
it is just putting stuff into spell books that is a wizard thing.
Okay.
So I actually have proficiency with my calligrapher supplies. So if that was the thing. So, 'cause what's that
Kazi
actually
makes-
require to
25 gold, that's it.
All right. Yep. You can, yeah, if you spend hours and pay the price, you can make a spell. You can have a spell scroll. You could just right click on the spell that you want to do, and then you can click create scroll. It's the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, all right, you guys all convene mid morning. I mean, late morning. So it's more like 11 a.m.
Adrien is going to make a spell scroll of expeditious retreat
Okay.
over the long rest, before the long rest, because he still has a spell. He still has a spell slot left, so he can actually cast the spell.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay.
Kazi had one left as well. Kazi is going to, as they're walking down, he's going to try and sell the mage armor spell scroll to that guy down the alleyway.
Okay. Make a. What would this be actually? Make a perception check.
Can Adrien attempt to do the same?
No, this will just be Kazi. This won't be with your jackal though, Kazi.
Oh, I can't use my jackal for it?
For this specific actually, I'll allow it. But so you look for the kinku that you saw the previous day, but at a quick search through the town or the nearby area where the alleyway was, you do not find the kinku. However,
Okay.
as you are sort of looking around, you sort of, your hand goes to the rest of the gold from the bag you were given earlier, and you realize there's something else in this bag besides the gold coins.
What else is in the bag?
There is a key. A similar looking key to one you have seen not a bit ago.
Wait. Is it another one of those keys?
It is.
Is it another one of those shop keys? Oh, goodness.
Can
Keep with
It
Does
is marked
Adrian-
with
that in my inventory.
it is marked with the same. Yep, it is marked with the same exact words, just quigglies. Marked in common.
okay? Can
But this one is instead of saying it's a common key, it is an uncommon key.
Ooh. That's neat. Quite neat.
you have a nicer one? Adrien says.
Want to bet Quigley's the shopkeeper?
I would think either that or the crafter of the key, but
Oh,
possibly
You want to
both.
summon your owl?
If I once I buy incense, but also the selling the spell scroll.
You're trying to sell your spell scroll?
Yeah, because I thought we were looking for that Kenku again.
Ah, okay. Yeah, if you're trying to sell your spell scroll, roll a D100.
Okay,
I will try to sell mine as well.
Yep, go ahead and roll a D100 as well.
85!
How do I roll a D100?
Sidebar.
Sidebar,
There's a
there
dice
should be
symbol.
there's a dice symbol at the bottom of the tools. On the
Ah.
left.
50.
So you find a individual that is willing to buy your spell scroll, Kazi. Okay, so I guess the way that these rules work is based on what you got. You find a buyer that is willing to buy it at half the normal price, or you find a shady buyer who is willing to offer it at full price. So you're not sure about the second person that you find, but he doesn't seem like the most trustworthy of individuals.
The shady guy seems untrustworthy.
Yeah, because he's shady. You don't know
Why
why.
don't for-
He definitely doesn't look like an adventurer of any kind, but he's still offering to pay in gold the price of a spell scroll. That's more gold than the average person in this town even owns. So
Yeah. All right. Wait, Adrien, you do the talking. You better charisma.
What am I talking about? Because
Try to persuade the what's the dude's name? The shady guy.
Wait, what's your charisma?
Yeah, the guy who
Noah?
I have a +3 to charisma, and I have.
Unless you guys want me to have to
Oh, like
talk.
what number is that? Okay, wait, is that okay? Never mind. I have a plus.
and and Noah,
That's
you
four.
just find a buyer that's willing to buy at half the price. So
Right,
basically,
I go to full
the
price
same
buy.
cost, the same. He's offering you 25 gold coins for the thing, so the same amount that you paid in materials to make the spell scroll.
So I don't find the buyer that.
Nope, the buyer
do.
specifically only wants the spell of mage armor.
Oh, okay. So Kazi says, "All right, I'll sell it to you, but I want proof you have gold."
He pulls out a pocket of gold and shows it to you. It is 50 gold coins.
He might have gold.
Can Adrien make an
Kazi, hold
insight
on.
check?
Kazi makes it.
Make an
Kazi
insight.
ain't there.
Insight,
You're not
right?
there.
Make an insight check.
I think it's just Kazi there, right?
Or were Kazi and Adrien
Uh,
wandering the city together?
Are you guys going
I don't-
together or separate?
I was under the
Yeah,
impression
yeah.
that we were looking together because I thought we were looking for
Oh.
the Kinku to sell the magic items to.
Yeah, you made it sound like it was separate because we had different roles. That's all. We found different people.
So are you working together on this or separate?
Sure, we'll be working together on this.
Okay, you can make an insight
Oh.
check. It's hard to see the guy's face. He's got the typical cloaked look. So, like, the cowl is sort of covering a chunk of his face.
Can I
Fine.
see if the gold is real?
Make an investigation check.
14.
Almost surprisingly, the gold is real.
All right. Kazi hands him the scroll and takes the 50 gold.
Okay, he snatches the scroll as you take the gold, and he just like disappears into not in the same way that the Kinku did, not magically. He just sort of like puts his hands in his pockets and then wanders off.
How long
So Kazi
do I
got
have to
50 gold.
wait before trying to sell it again?
I would say, especially in Westwood, in a city, you could probably try to search every day, but in Westwood, it's going to be every couple of days, or maybe like once a week. You would try to find a buyer, and it's only because you're selling level 1 spell scrolls. Once you get higher than that, it's going to be almost impossible to find somebody who even has the gold on hand to purchase a thing, much less wants to purchase it.
All right. So let's go down to
Okay.
the rift or the ruins then.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys are all gathering up.
Before that, though, I am going to buy the instance required to resummon my owl.
Ah, okay. Yep, that doesn't
And
take long.
Ritual cast find familiar, so I have the owl again.
There is a pretty basic but useful magic shop within this town. Mostly it just has spell components and that sort of thing. It sells them. It has the incense and the paper you would need to, like, if a wizard needed to add stuff to their spell book, you could get it there. So, but it doesn't have anything like expensive magic items.
Okay.
But yep, it doesn't take long for you to purchase that. So Adrien and Kazi, you guys managed to get to the meetup spot. Kreth and Ruben, are the two of you doing any business
This is
within the
a
town?
tavern, right?
Yeah, you are currently are you staying in the tavern?
I have a beer.
Okay, yeah, you can get a beer. That'll be a copper coin.
I have a beer.
And then yeah, you get a beer.
Yeah, I have a beer.
Are you doing anything else?
What else would I do?
Are you you're meeting up with you're meeting up for the rest of your group, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Ruben, what are you doing?
I asked Kreth if he wants to do a bit of sparring with me, because we kind of have a bit of time because we didn't go make spell scrolls.
Oh, sure. I guess I can spar with you.
All right, go ahead and both of you make attack rolls. This won't necessarily be for damage. You guys are just sparring, but we'll see who gets the
weapon.
we'll see who gets the upper edge in this spar.
Okay.
What are the rules for crafting or having magic items crafted?
That's not
Hang
ideal.
on, I think I have. So for common items, you could craft a common item within 5 days, and with 50 gold pieces. For uncommon items, it'll cost you 200 gold pieces and 10 straight days of work, and then it only goes up from there.
Okay,
But you would need proficiency in Arcana to craft a magic item.
I do have proficiency in Arcana. So later on, can I send you the description of a magic item I kind of want to make,
Sure, yeah.
and then see if you'll to see what rarity that would fall under.
Kreth, when the duel.
I
the-
slipped
so-
on banana peel.
Wait, what? Oh yeah,
Mario
you
wasn't
don't
there.
slip on a banana peel, but instead
With
your
Mario.
short sword doesn't come out of its scabbard for some reason. It's just sort of stuck there for a minute. And Ruben hits you a couple of times with practice swings as you finally get your short sword, but by then it's basically over.
My scabbard's all sticky.
Yeah, very very sticky.
Ruben says to him,
That's
next
you know,
time, don't get a beer
I forgot
first.
to oil my short sword last night.
He was canonically just a little drunk.
Yep.
I had one beer. I have a canonically high tolerance. Wait,
as
what
you
do
guys-
want to do in?
Ruben and Kreth, as you guys are finishing up your spout outside the inn, you are approached. There is a human man with
Patty?
no with fancier looking clothing. You immediately see the insignia of the guild on his chest as he walks up to you. Ah, not a bad spar, though. Kreth, I do suppose you would do better with maintaining your equipment. You know this person? This is Florian Baker. Make an insight check.
Okay. Where is it? Okay. Okay, at least I rolled that time.
You know, I'm gonna say you sort of picked it up over the time you've been in Westwood. This man is more of a untrustworthy, but still holds a position of power within the guild.
So what's the guild again?
He is a representative of the guild.
Is it the Mercenaries Guild?
It is the guild.
Oh, it's just called the. I don't remember what the guild was.
It's the guild. Nah, I'm just kidding. You guys would know, as you guys live in this world, the guild is a very large organization that mostly is sort of like an adventurers guild. But Kreth, you would know it. It's in some ways it's a lot more. It goes a lot deeper than just like a typical adventurers guild. You would also know that being an adventurer in the guild is not necessarily an optional. It's not necessarily a choice, and the guild likes to take its cut.
Ah, and I don't like it when they take their cut. 'Cause I like my gold.
The guild takes a cut of 10% of all like stuff collected by adventurers, and it doesn't turn out well for those that go outside the guild. So, I heard you were on some sort of, you found something. A little bird has told me that the four of you went into the sewers and came out a little bit richer. Should there be a new dungeon registered with the guild?
Kreth just responds, maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. I'll remember my activities day by day.
I see. Of course,
I don't keep track of what I do.
if there are any places beneath the sewers of this town that would be dangerous for individuals to not be aware of, that would of course be a very dangerous violation of Westwood law, wouldn't it? Not warning the people of any potential dangers. You would, of course, not be someone who would neglect to warn people of such things, right?
Kreth like looks up and he's thinking. He's like, "Well, I didn't feel like I was in any danger yesterday, so I must not have gone anywhere dangerous."
Yes. Well, I mean, there have been times in the past where you didn't see the danger coming, so you should be aware of that. Keep your eyes peeled, Kreth. You never know when something might swoop down. And with that, he sort of walks away. And you would know he is like your group, the Rangers. It is very well known fact that you guys were attacked a number of years ago by a rock. Like that is not a story that a massive bird. Yep. You weren't attacked by like a stone.
The sky hits you in the head.
No, you were attacked by a massive bird, like a bird the size of the size of a small manor.
Yeah,
Basically.
I got that eventually, but I was like, what? No, not
Yeah.
the rock.
So you would know he's alluding to that.
As he walks away, Kreth goes, well, I'm still here. So it appears I'm perfectly fine. He shrugs.
Are the two of you heading towards the meetup spot then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. After waiting for a couple of minutes, Kazi and Adrien, the Kreth and Ruben also arrive.
Ready to go down? Kazi says.
Kreth finishes his beer and puts the mug down. He's like, never been readier.
Your sword's gonna come out of your scabbard this time, right?
Yes, I remembered to oil it. I was just feeling a bit tired last night. It was a long day.
Kazi's gonna cast mage armor on himself again right before they go down.
All right. Right, you guys. Some of you have broken. Some of you are no longer concentrating. Break concentration. There we go. Adrien, you are no longer concentrating on Hex.
Well, Kazi's not concentrating either. So you can take
And
that off.
yeah, Kazi, you were. What were you concentrating on? I wonder. Blade Ward.
Blade Ward.
Oh, okay. Yep, that ended a while.
That's only like a 1 minute spell. Yeah.
All right. So
Right.
with that, you make your way down the rope and back into the crypt. Let me
Go down the
pull up-
central passage.
Yeah, let's do that.
Kazi, the jackal's gonna stealth
Okay.
15.
Make
Go
a
down the hall.
perception check with the jackal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Look out for traps and such. Oh, 9.
The jackal is making its way down this hallway. You do see that there are two doorways. Well, one right here and one right here.
Kazi, well, I guess, are we gonna go down the hall? Kazi asks. I don't want to be first.
Kreth sighs. I'll go first.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Kazi's AC is higher than yours. Come on, Kazi to go first.
I mean, I don't know. It's whatever you think your character would do.
Kazi would not want to go first, so yeah, you'd go first.
My character's the one getting paid.
All right, Kreth. How are you approaching this hallway?
Can I just roll perception to like check it as I go?
Yeah, make a perception check.
All right. I'm gonna do. I think I see something, or if there is something, I see it.
Kreth, you do see something. At first, you're looking across this hallway. Nothing seems to be out of order. But then you notice the jackal up ahead that is slowly making its way across the room. As it steps across, every once in a while, it steps across a tile that sinks down a tiny bit. But it seems that the weight of the jackal, whatever is happening, the weight of the jackal is not quite causing it to occur. It's too light.
Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna look see as it looks like there's I can see pressure plates. The jackal isn't heavy enough to activate them, but it's definitely moving them a little bit.
How much does a jackal
Kazi hands
weigh?
Kreth. It's a small creature.
Oh,
How much does it weigh?
also, Kreth, you see, now that you're looking for something, you see it's tiny holes within both sides of the walls. Tiny holes, maybe
holes in the side of the walls.
maybe like a 1/4 inch in diameter. Very, very tiny.
Okay.
How heavy is the
Kazi hands
jackal
Kreth.
in
It's
pounds?
a small
How
creature,
heavy-
Noah.
How heavy is a small creature in pounds?
How heavy is it? Oh, it's a small creature.
That's a good question. I don't know how heavy the jackal would weigh. What's the average weight of a jackal? It's a jackal. It's a
Look,
jackal.
50 pounds.
Average weight. This is very important research. Oh, 15 to 35 pounds. Yeah, it is much lighter than you guys. And it just lightly But the stone, some of the stone tiles are sinking down as it steps on them.
I was kind of hoping to try and use my mage hand to test the pressure plates, but
Just poke them.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not gonna
the
work.
the mage hand is not heavy enough to press the tiles down.
No,
we can only manipulate with up to 10 pounds of force. So
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's tragic.
Kazi hands Kreth his spare quarterstaff. Yeah. Pokes to the ground to see if you can make it, I don't know, click.
Could I do that? Could I just go up like out of range of the holes and just like poke the pressure plates?
Yeah, what are you using to poke the pressure plate with?
The quarterstaff that Kazi gave me.
Yeah, you sort of step away, you poke the first tile and sort of press down on it with your staff, and nothing happens. It also doesn't sink down at all.
What if I push harder?
Nope, nothing.
I'm looking at give Kazi's quarterstaff back and just go, this isn't working.
Okay.
You did just try to press down the first tile in this hallway.
Oh, I thought I was trying to press down where I saw pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I
he
would
said.
say, yeah, you try and search, but when you started searching, the jackal was halfway across the room, so I'm halfway down the hallway, so you only know that this pressure plate this tile that's currently on is a pressure plate.
Kazi's gonna have the jackal come back.
Can I just like keep
See if it-
testing like every tile?
Yeah, this tile sinks down, and this tile sinks down.
Okay.
Correct. As you press down this tile right here, with leaning away from it, there is a ka-chunk, and as tiny little darts fly and hit the stone wall from both sides, sort of pinging off the stone wall and then falling to the ground.
What happens if I hit the tile again?
It does it again.
Okay.
It fires a couple more darts.
How many darts does it shoot out?
About like 4 or 5
Total? Or each shot?
each shot.
Oh, goodness.
Moneymaker. We just keep hitting it.
Free darts.
Do I know
All right,
if
Kreth,
the tile
you getting
after that is trapped or not?
Sorry, what?
What?
Do I know if the tile after that is trapped or not?
You can check it. I would say you could barely reach, and you press it down, and this one is not trapped.
Can I jump over the first tile to it?
Yeah, you don't even have to roll for that. That's only
That's
5
what I was
feet.
thinking.
So
If you made
you
me
just
roll,
jump
I
off.
would've been like, oh.
Yep, you jump over it, and that's it. Nothing happens.
Kazi picks up the dart off the ground. Without
It
stepping on
is
that.
covered in a strange green substance that one could very quickly assume is poison.
Kazi investigates, see what it does.
I make what would this be? I guess I'd make a nature check. Or actually,
check?
a medicine check.
7.
This is poison of some kind.
Okay.
It's probably
I'm gonna
just,
pick- I'm
it's
leave it
more
with
than
him.
likely just basic poison.
Oh, what does Ruben say?
It's basic poison.
Okay.
You're not, Ruben, you're not even sure if it would still work after all these years. But the darts would still be dangerous.
Kazi picks up all 8 of them. Or how many
Okay.
are there on the ground?
You have 8 darts. Not even sure. Is that an item in the player's handbook? Let's see. Oh, yep. I'll move it into your inventory. There's 8 darts.
Can I press the pressure plate again?
Yeah, this time nothing comes out. There's the sound of something being shot out, but nothing comes out,
I press it another time.
and nothing happens. This time, not even the sound of shooting occurs.
I step on it.
Alright.
You fully step on it, and nothing happens. You're right here.
Alright, let's go down the hole.
All right, Kreth, you want
I'm gonna
to
keep
check the next one?
clicking the tiles before I walk over them.
You check this tile, and it does activate, and a couple darts shoot across.
I'm gonna keep doing it until it stops activating.
Yeah, after 2 times, it stops activating.
Nice. Well, just rinse and repeat.
Yep, the next tile is clear, and then the tile that the jackal is on is currently is trapped. So it is after
Jackal's gonna move. The jackal's
using
gonna
this method, you quickly figure out it is every other tile that is trapped. So
Okay.
I would say you don't have to do any rolls or anything. You just using that method, knowing that the trap is there is most of the danger is gone. So you just quickly clear out each tile as you move. You do come across the first door along this hallway.
Let's clear it out to here. where the jackal is, and then clear the two side rooms.
Are you doing that, Kreth?
Yeah.
All right. It doesn't take long. Maybe a minute or 3 or 4 minutes before you get this far, and all the tiles are no longer. The trap has been completely used up.
Nice. Stupid, dumb, idiot trap.
So how many darts does Kazi get?
Okay, let's see. Each one's gonna shoot about 5, so 10, 15, 20. 25 darts.
All right. Kazi now has 25 darts.
And you come across 2 burial chambers. Or no, 2. You haven't opened the doors yet. You can click on the doors to see if they're unlocked.
Oh,
Yeah, Kazi,
Kazi opens.
you open one of the doors, and it appears to be a burial chamber.
Kazi looks for loot.
I make a perception check. You see
Well,
the small tomb of an old dwarf merchant. The name inscribed on this tomb has been just worn away to the point where it's illegible. You find a small metal locked box that is made out of silver that has tarnished a lot but is still intact. And you
Ooh,
find, and also there's the coffin itself, and that's about it. Yeah, Kazi, you also notice in the silence of this crypt, you notice that there is a slight thumping, and it's coming from the coffin.
From the coffin?
Yeah.
Guys, Kazi says, the coffin's thumping.
You want to open it up?
I'm not
Yeah, let's
sure
open it
that's a good idea. I know that,
Where is
I
your
was the
You're right.
opened it
Where's
last
your-
time.
Not a
but-
good idea. Kazi interrupts.
where's your character,
What?
Adrien? Because you're, from what I see, you're still in
You're not
the,
over there.
You're still in the
Sorry,
pool.
No, why are you going down that
Oh, he went this way. They went this way.
Canonically, I've been following the group. I just haven't been moving my character because he is a little absent-minded because he's me working on that magic item description is canonically Adrien thinking about it.
Okay. Right,
So he's
so
a little distracted, but he's right here by Kreth.
What was that description on the floor in that other chamber?
I believe I
Oh.
put that in the Discord earlier under lore. Within this
This
crypt,
crypt,
you can read
within
it.
this crypt lies Hildegard, High Priest and Cleric of the Golden Will, and others that were enemies of Kreth and allies of Morale. 578. That is what it said. Kazi hands Kreth the lockbox and asks him to unlock it. I'm assuming it's locked, right? He tries to open it.
Yeah, you try to open it. It is locked.
Can you open this, Kreth?
I'll give it a shot. I'd have to roll, or because I think I have a
Yep.
lot.
Make a check with.
These tools.
Make a thieves tools check. That will definitely be enough. With
The box breaks in half.
you do the YouTuber video of like you just stick the tool into the lock and it clicks and immediately opens. And within it are just a number of very old and dusty but still usable gold coins. There are 37 gold coins in this box.
Let's see, how should we divide these? Alright, well, let's roll for it, because that's 36 divided by 4. Let's just roll to see who gets the extra one. Highest roll.
You get,
mean,
you get the
how many-
extra box.
Oh, whatever you say.
Yeah, that's
So,
basically
we're
what
gonna
we've
get
been
9,
doing.
I get 10.
So, we get 9 what?
Gold.
Oh,
So
nice.
somebody gets 7 gold, everybody else gets 10. Is that what you're saying?
No, everybody
No,
gets
I-
9, someone gets 10. Because I was
Oh, okay.
37. So, everyone gets 9, and then I get 10.
Okay. Everybody add 9 gold to your
Extra one
inventories.
beer.
All right.
You're getting rich pretty fast.
All right, Kazi says. Can someone please open that crypt? I'm not strong enough. He scoots out into the hallway.
Nobody wants to help me open
He
this.
scoots back, he's like, this did not go well last time we did this.
Yeah, but
All right,
real
nobody's
rats.
gonna open it. Can anybody help him open it?
Anybody want to help?
I have no strength.
Adrien does not want to help. He was willing to open an inactive coffin, but if he can hear something thumping around inside it, he doesn't want to awaken a lich or something.
Kazi helps him open it. Carefully,
Make
only like a slit or whatever.
okay, Ruben. Make an athletics check with advantage.
If something jumps out, Kazi is gonna run.
Yeah, that will be enough. And you managed to pull out as soon as Kazi, you were ready for this. As soon as you pulled
Actually,
the head of
hold
the
on,
coffin out. Yeah. The
Kazi
top.
is not gonna run. He's gonna cast a firebolt as he jumps back. Or no, he's within touch range, so he'd use shocking grasp.
Okay. As soon as you guys open the coffin, this undead jumps out, screams, and this foul stench enters, fills the what's the name? Fills this tomb, and I'm gonna need you guys all to roll for initiative.
Ooh.
That's Kazi's attack on it as soon as it appears. Or you're not gonna let me do that, can I?
I'm gonna say for this one, you did not catch this guy by surprise.
Okay.
So you will cast that as soon as your initiative
finally.
starts.
I
Okay,
get to go first.
to be clear,
That's 2 nat 20s in a row. Dang.
Andrew, that
Yes.
was not a nat 1. That was a 2. I have a -1 in initiative.
Oof. And the creature is gonna roll.
I
It
somehow-
also rolled a 22. Wow.
Oh, great.
How do I move it? Initiative. It's going to go after you, since tying creatures go after tying players. So I'll just make it a 21 to fix it. There we go. All right. So start combat A. Kreth, you are up first. You are ready for this, and as you see emerging from the coffin, this particularly dangerous undead. It doesn't seem to be a normal zombie.
I shoot it with bow.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
My attack rolls have been a 6, 2 6s, and 8 so far today.
Before you can properly aim, it's already lunging for Kazi. So that sort of throws off your aim as it moves surprisingly fast. Anything else you're doing at the beginning of your turn, or on your turn?
I'll mark it.
Okay, it is now hunter's marked. Okay, and with that will end your turn. Oh, I gotta begin combat. It is the ghast's turn. Oh, right.
Great, what?
Okay, the creature is going to lunge forward and try and bite you, Kazi.
No.
That's going to be
Okay.
16 to hit.
Oh, that's even worse. He's gonna. Gosh darn it, so close. Hold on, my computer's freaking out. Wait, why is there a 21?
You take 11 piercing and 10 necrotic
No,
damage.
hold on.
Oh,
I thought he was gonna cast shield.
Okay,
Oh, my
that's
computer was
that's probably a good idea, seeing as how otherwise you would have taken 21 damage. But yeah, it rolls. Yeah. With that, yeah, you managed it manages to grab you, but suddenly replacing your scales and clothing is a floating shield in the air as you take a step back. So its attack has been blocked. That will be its turn, but is now you guys want the jackal to do anything?
No, the jackal's just gonna stay back there.
Kazi, make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, why?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Actually, Andrew,
I will explain it in a second.
Andrew,
Yes.
my owl is back.
Oh, it's a different owl this time. It's a different looking owl. But yeah, right. So, right. Yep, just Kazi. Because it is the beginning of your turn, I should explain. With a 10, you barely succeed, and you are not poisoned, as emitting from this creature is like a terrible stench that makes you wanna immediately hurl. But you managed to keep it together, Kazi, and it is now your turn.
Cool. Kazi is gonna cast shocking grasp. Kazi is his roll from earlier, so I don't have to do it again, or do you want me to roll again?
What did you roll? We can take what you did earlier. What did you roll earlier?
I don't remember.
Oh, you rolled a natural 20. So no, wait, not a natural 20. It was a 24. A 19.
Yeah, 24.
That will hit.
5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah, you managed to grab onto it, and electricity scorches its chest, but it doesn't seem that phased, actually. Oh, and that
Kazi's gonna
is
dart
lightning
back.
damage. It
Into the
is
hall.
going to get an attack of opportunity on you. It is going to try to hit you with its claws.
Nope.
Oh, right,
Rocky
right.
Rock.
Okay. Yeah, you got to remind me about that every time. Okay, so yeah, it
Yep,
is
I did.
unable to make attacks of opportunity until the beginning of your next turn, I think. So with that, Ruben, it is now your turn. Ruben, make a Constitution saving throw.
I also have some buffs against poison, but that doesn't matter. 'cause I rolled
Resistance
high
to
enough.
poison, yeah.
That will be enough. So you managed to hold yourself back from the from being poisoned as well, and it is now your turn.
Okay, I am going to attack it.
Okay. 22 will hit. 10 damage.
And then
Okay.
I'm going to cast Divine Smite. And I believe that is an unholy creature.
It is an undead, yes. So it'll take 1d8 extra damage, I think.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll damage. But yeah, it's going to take 10 slashing damage. And then you smite it. So that is going to be 9 radiant damage. Oh yeah, it is now bloodied. Will that end your turn, Ruben? That was your action and your bonus action. Are you going to move?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
see-
going to move up to the hallway.
Okay, you move back into the hallway. Adrien, it is now your turn. You guys, I'm gonna move you guys so you're not.
It is
There.
my turn. I was thinking I have a bunch of windows to close.
Why is Kazi in the doorway?
Yeah, because that you were the closest to the doorway.
Oh,
Yeah, Ruben, you stab this creature and then and divine smite it, and then you just run out.
Adrien is going to cast bonus action cast Hex.
Okay, it is now hexed. It'll take 1d6 extra necrotic damage.
And because it is undead, he is going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, make an attack.
That is an 18.
That will hit. 15 radiant damage and 1d6 extra necrotic, but it doesn't matter because that would be enough to finish off this creature. And
Oh.
it is dead.
Okay.
No, we just blew
I
Yeah.
thought that was going to be a bit more dangerous than that, but
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
did quite a bit of damage within a single round, but yeah.
he runs back in there.
19 damage on my turn.
The coffin for loot.
Within the coffin is a wand.
a
Kazi
wand?
grabs it.
Adrien,
Man, I was the one who stabbed it.
before we start fighting over it, Adrien holds out a hand. Shall we figure out what it does?
Kazi hands it to him. All right, what does it do?
Okay, you're gonna ritual cast Identify.
Yeah, are we comfortable with taking that 10 minutes for that?
Yes. Hey, everyone come in here and shut the door.
All right, I added it to your inventory. It is a wand of magic detection. This wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can expend 1 charge to cast detect magic from it. The wand regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Ooh,
But is it worth?
It's an
Does
uncommon magic item.
That symbol, does that mean it's worth 400 gold?
Yes.
Okay.
All uncommon magic items are going to be worth 400.
Okay. Andrew, so Adrien tells Kazi what it does.
I'll trade you the decanter of endless water for it. Kazi says, looking hopeful.
Is the decanter of endless water an uncommon item?
Yes, they are both uncommon items.
I think so.
Let's wait until we get out of the crypt to perform any trades.
What if I want?
But-
What if I want the one now?
That is my
Kazi
wand,
says-
and I want it now.
I'm the wizard.
Doesn't Kazi technically have the decanter of endless water anyway?
He wants to trade Adrien for the wand.
Yeah, but isn't Kazi the one who has the decanter anyways?
Yeah, he wants to give you
Yeah,
the
he wants to
decanter
give
in
you
return
the lantern, Yeah.
for the wand.
the decanter. Yeah. Never mind, Kazi says. I'll keep my bottle of water and walks out of the room.
Can we, is there anything else in the coffin?
There is nothing else in the coffin.
Next door.
You
Can
go
I
through the
loot
next
one?
door, and you find yourself in another small tomb.
I can't loot
Is
them.
it-
Ruben,
Oh, the
there
corpse.
is the corpse itself. There's nothing but like there's nothing but old clothes that you can imagine were like high quality at one point, but it's been several hundred years, and so they're not intact. Kazi, you look around, there doesn't appear to be anything of value within this room. There's some weapons that have been placed on pedestals that have now rusted to the point where they're no longer on the pedestals, and there are, like, you can see the hilts on the ground. And then there's also a coffin at the very center of this room.
Is there anything magical about the hilts on the ground?
Nope. If they were magic weapons, they would have not rusted in the first place.
Okay.
You would be aware that's like the first thing that when a magic user enchants an item, that is the first thing that they do is make it so it doesn't decay.
Yeah. Kazi tries to open up the coffin.
Make a
By himself.
athletics check. I guess Ruben's gonna help, so you can roll again.
Wait.
Yeah,
18.
this time, with the help of Ruben, you managed to get it up, and inside is an ancient body of a dwarf. Looking a little bit further, doesn't appear to be anything of value within this tomb at all.
Well, that was a waste, Kazi says. Hey, Kreth, can you keep popping tiles or whatever to get the darts out?
Your thing, boss. And he just
Okay.
continues.
You do 2 more tiles is all you need to get to the end of this hallway.
So Kazi gets 10 more darts.
Yes. And then at that point, you, Kreth, arrive at the end of this hallway. And as soon as you do, the
Wait,
large statue...
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Kreth, as soon as you get close enough to see this statue, its eyes light up like a red color, and then it speaks something. It says, I don't know what Dwarvish would probably sound gravelly, so he's going to...
I'm gonna start to look at you guys. Anyone understand what he just said?
I speak Dwarvish.
So you understand what he said.
Kazi. As soon as Kazi hears the words, he casts Blade Ward on himself.
Okay. Ruben, you're close enough to Crash that you heard this. But yeah, Kazi casts behind you a Blade Ward. But Ruben, you hear, what allegiance are you? This massive dwarven statue is asking what allegiance you have.
Just say to the forces of good.
We're the good guys.
Wait, hold on. Don't say to the forces of good. Say to the forces of... Where is it?
The Golden Will? Or the...
Allies of Moran.
Yeah.
Here's Hildegard, the High Priest, Golden Cleric of the Will, and others that were enemies of Parath and allies of Moran. Say enemies of Parath and allies of Moran.
Wait, so what are we saying?
Enemies of Parath, allies of Moran.
All right, I'm gonna say that and kind of roll for persuasion.
You don't have to persuade. This statue, instead, I would say you do have to enter the room in order to talk to the statue, but you can say that. Ruben, I'm going to say you move into the room, and you speak that to the statue, and it is going to say, it says in Dwarvish, very well, proceed. And with that, you see the entire wall at the back end of this room you hear a and then it begins to lower. And as it begins to lower, you hear the groaning and moaning of what you can only assume is something behind this wall. And as it lowers, as it gets to the point where it's only a couple feet off the ground, you notice a bunch of zombified undead are in this room. And they look over and see you, Ruben. And I'm going to need you to roll for initiative. Oh, and I'll open this up.
Oh,
If you
14.
allow me to add everybody to the initiative.
Call me in.
Initiative.
All right, I think that's everybody. Oh, not the owl. The owl
yeah,
needs. I'm gonna add the owl. The owl's on Adrian's shoulder.
The owl rolled higher than me again.
Okay, let's try combat C. All right, and at the beginning of that, Ruben, immediately several arrows begin to pelt at you as several of the skeletons in the back fire their bows. This one's going to make an attack. That is going to be a 12 to hit,
Doesn't hit.
and that is going to be an 11 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
One of the arrows pings off of the statue and goes flying off to the right, almost hitting the jackal. And then the second arrow actually pings off of your armor. But that will be the two skeletons' turns. Oh, I gotta begin combat. Kreth. Immediately, you see two arrows fly at Ruben, both not making their mark, but there's something dangerous to your right.
I'm gonna cast. Wait, is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast my silly little mark. Oh, wait, never mind. I can't see.
You would have to see the creature.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this guy, the one right directly in front of me,
All right, it is marked.
and then let me open my Kawaku sheet.
You're still maintaining your mark, so that doesn't use up a use of the mark.
Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot him with my silly little bow.
All right. Make an attack. That will hit.
Finally.
Go ahead and roll damage, and then add 1d6 force damage.
Oh, there we go. 1d6. Do I just roll 1d6? What?
There should on the left side tools. There should be a dice roller at the very bottom left. Okay, so it
So
takes
that's
8 points of damage. It is not resistant to any of those damage types, so it is going to it takes an arrow directly to the chest, and then it still keeps moving. It doesn't. They're zombies, so they aren't really affected by pain. But it is bloodied, so it is at half health from that attack.
Nice.
Wait, 1 damage, half health?
It took 8 damage.
Oh, 8, I see. 1 from the mark.
Yep. And with that, Ruben, it is now your turn.
All right. Can I even reach these zombies?
You would have to walk around the statue, but barely. You could barely reach the first one, yeah.
Did Joel shoot that one?
Yes. Yep, so it is currently bloodied.
So I'm going to walk over to it.
Yep, it is barely within range, so you can make an attack if you wish.
And I'm going to attack it.
Oh, hang on. I didn't mean to put that there. It is going to make a going to make a Constitution save. Okay, so you run forward with your longsword, and you chop its head right off. And it pauses for a moment, and keeps coming at you. It is at you dropped it. You dropped it to 0 hit points, but it now has 1 hit point.
These things are gonna be a pain to kill, aren't they?
Wait, how does this work? I never even made an attack.
Oh, wait. I thought you did. Oh, go ahead and roll damage. Sorry, I thought the 8 was damage, but the 8 does hit.
Oh, they have really low AC then, don't they?
Yeah, and doing 8 damage, the exact same thing happens. So it succeeds on its roll, and you bring it you cut its head clear off, Ruben, and it just keeps moving.
Okay. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, go ahead and put that in the click cast on that spell, and I can add it to your character. You're adding it to your character, correct? You adding it to yourself, correct? Ruben? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I added it so your AC is now 20. With that will end your turn. Some of the zombies are going to go next. This zombie is going to go straight towards you, and is just going to raise his arms and try to slam into you, of which, of course, the 16 that does not hit. But this undead is going to instead begin moving this way. Actually, how fast are these guys? It sees you, Kreth, and it's going to start walking towards you. It is going to use its rest of its turn to dash, and makes it that far.
No.
That's those 2 zombies. Kazi, it is your turn. There is you see a undead appear down the hallway.
Kazi's gonna run to there. Actually, he's gonna run to here. Behind Kreth. Wait, no. In front of Kreth. And in a 60-foot line, he's gonna hit all 3 of these guys in front of him. He's gonna use his breath weapon.
Oh, okay. It's a line. Cool.
5 foot wide, 60 foot long.
Go ahead and put that in. There should be a use. There you go.
Yep.
All right. So these. Oh, it goes 60 feet, and where you're aiming? You're aiming at right
Forward.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna hit those three
Yeah.
creatures. They're all gonna make dexterity saving throws.
Wait, hold on. It's 30 foot, not 60 foot. I read that wrong.
Okay, so it's just gonna hit two. The two undead. 5 foot wide.
Yep.
Each creature they make must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 1d10 damage. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. Okay.
Yep.
What type of damage is that, by the way?
Cold.
Dexterity saving throw. This guy's gonna make it. First guy, closest guy, it's gonna be a 12, which will barely succeed. So go ahead and roll damage, Kazi. And then this other one is going to make a dexterity saving throw. And that is going to be a -1. So that will definitely, it'll take 10 full damage and is immediately bloodied from acid damage.
Oh, okay. So I didn't need to roll twice then.
Nope, you just roll
Not
once
acid,
and then
cold
they'll,
damage.
they'll decide. Oh, okay.
It's cold. damage.
Yep, they are not resistant to cold damage. So this one's going to take half as much. So it takes 5. Yeah. So the first one actually manages to you aim a little too high, and it sort of goes over the first undead, and because these are dwarves, and it slams into the second undead full force, damaging it quite a bit. Anything else you're doing?
I thought it slowed them down, but I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I thought it slowed them down a bit.
You're thinking of a cantrip, I want to say.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. And then I'm going to back off behind, because I moved from here. That's 19 feet.
So you can move 10 more feet.
Yeah,
So 2 more
I'm gonna
squares.
move. There.
All right. And it is the jackal and owl's turn. Do either of you want your familiars to do anything?
Is the jackal within touch range of that guy?
No.
Yeah, he is.
He would have to move.
No, he's not.
He would have to move a little closer.
All right. As the jackal runs behind the statue, it's going to stealth.
Okay, make a stealth check. That will be
23.
enough.
That's not stealthy.
It is hidden.
And then it's going to run 20 feet to here.
Okay.
And
The
that's-
owl,
He's out of movement.
What do you want the owl to do?
the owl is going to also sneak, and which it got a 15 on that, and
It's also hiding.
it is going to fly out into the room and see just to see what's going on.
You can see a bunch of undead were on the other side of this massive door or the wall that fell down.
And let's say canonically that the owl is kind of hiding behind this statue a bit.
Okay. Adrien, it is now your turn.
Adrien is going to run out. Wait, is that one of the undead creatures?
Yes.
Adrien is going to run up to about here and cast. Well, bonus action. Yeah, actually, no, I don't have Hex up because we've taken a long rest. Or no, we attacked the thing in the other room. So yeah, he's going to bonus action move his Hex to this creature, the one in front of him.
It is hex.
And he's going to cast. Chromatic Orb can't deal radiant damage. Yeah,
I'm gonna
no.
mark it as disease for the hex. That looks kind of like a hex.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna do cold damage.
Wait,
Okay.
Andrew, do we get any XP from killing that dude earlier?
Oh right, yeah. Remind me in a bit. Oh right, actually, I might as well do it now. Okay, so everybody, let me do a quick calculation here. Everybody gets 110 XP from the guest, from the fight earlier.
Awesome.
All right, and oh right, so an 11 will hit Adrien.
All right.
Go ahead and roll damage. And what damage type is it?
Cold.
Okay. 16 fire. Or 16 cold. It takes 16 cold damage. It's going to make a Constitution saving throw. All right. That will be enough to finish it off. It is dead. The cold, it just like turns to a solid statue of ice and then stops.
Okay. So I don't need to roll hex damage.
Nope.
Okay.
Anything else that you're doing?
I guess because that one is now dead, I'm going to spend the rest of my movement to move. Wait, I can only go that far. Kind of stand there so I can actually see those creatures and stand right there behind Kreth.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
The next two zombies are going to go. This one is going to start making its way towards Kazi. It is going to dash, but then it's going to get that far. This next one is going to make an attack against you, Ruben, as it's standing right next to you. That is going to be an 11 to hit. Okay, that does not hit. So it slams against you, but you manage to block its arm, its flabby arm with your shield. That will be those two undead. The skeletons are going to go. One knocks its bow, and its eyes, it makes direct eye contact with, actually, Adrien, you don't see this. Instead, all you see is an arrow coming from the darkness straight at you. And that is going to be an 11 to hit.
Who is it attacking?
You, Adrien.
Ah. An 11 does hit because my AC is only 10, unfortunately.
Okay. He's going to roll damage then. That'll be 6 points of piercing damage as the arrow just manages to hits your arm.
So, I don't currently have any temporary hit points, but it depends on whether my character would have actually cast False Life as we were entering the crypt. He certainly would have cast it between the two fights.
I would say you would have to remember next time.
He would have cast it between the two fights.
I mean,
if not for the first one.
There's not a lot of things I necessarily want to retcon, so I'm gonna say for this, I mean, Adrien has learned to definitely cast it in between fights, but for now, at this moment, you realize you forgot it. Yeah, as the arrow slams into you.
Okay, so that's 6 damage.
Yep. So you should be down to 9 hit points. And the second skeleton is going to fire at Ruben. That is going to be a natural 1, so it doesn't even it is going to be natural 1. So it pulls back the arrow, and it sort of lets go in the wrong way, and the arrow just falls to the floor. Okay, so that will be the 2 skeletons. What is
Andrew,
it? Yes, Adrien?
the Constitution saving throw that you sent me, is that for the concentration check because I took damage?
Oh yeah, that's an automation. Every time you take damage, it'll have you make a go ahead and make that concentration check.
I did. I succeeded. I got a 14, but is that Constitution or is the concentration check? Does that use my spellcasting modifier?
I believe it is a concentration. Yeah, it's a concentration saving throw to keep concentration on a spell.
So that is Constitution, not spellcasting ability modifier.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
Kreth, it is now your turn. An arrow has just flown right past you and hit Adrien. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna mark the one going after Kazi.
Okay, you move the mark to this one.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, go ahead and make a weapon attack. 15 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
4. Yeah, so the arrow manages to
That's
scratch.
8 total.
Oh yeah, that doubles the damage of your weapon. So yeah. So yeah, it is now bloodied by that single arrow. Anything else you would like to do?
No.
You can still
My
move
bonus
if you
action
wish.
was moving it. No, I'm chilling.
Ruben,
Chilling.
it is now your turn. You just cut off the head of this undead, but it is still attacking you.
It didn't work. Because the one that Noah hit died, didn't it?
Yes, the one that Noah hit did die.
Is the other one next to me bloodied at all?
They are both injured. Both of them next to you are bloodied.
I'm going to attack the one that I didn't chop off its head with.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. 9 will hit. 8 damage. All right. It takes 8 points of damage. And it's going to make a Constitution saving throw. And you chop off its arm and its head, and it is still going. At 1 hit point. I will
What
tell
a
you,
deal.
I will tell you, it just barely stayed alive. Like it barely saved on the Constitution saving throw. Anything you'd like to do on with your bonus action?
Moment? No. I'm just gonna sit here.
Okay. Yep. You are maintaining a line. This that undead is still undead. I mean, still dead. This one, however, the one that you just attacked, Ruben, is going to try and respond, even though it's lacking a head and an arm, and it's gonna try and slam you, but you managed to deflect it with your shield. Kazi, it is now your turn.
Oh wait, that one's dead. Just trying to measure something out, but that guy's dead. So I'm gonna shocking guy thingamajig him, the guy next to me.
Okay. Go ahead and make a spell attack.
Or shocking grasp. Yeah.
A 23 will hit. It barely even attempts to dodge, and it takes 4 points of lightning damage and is unable to make attacks of opportunity. It is still alive, though.
Kazi's gonna run. Over there.
All right. The jackal and the owl are going to go. Do you want them to do anything?
Yeah, the
Jackal's-
jackal's gonna go and
That's
scoot
right.
behind over there behind that guy.
Yep. It quickly runs through the chamber and very quickly finds, like, runs behind one of the skeletons. What's the owl going to do?
The owl is more or less staying where it is,
Okay.
hovering out of reach.
Adrien, it is now your turn.
All right. Adrien is going to hex, bonus action, move the hex, and to that one, and then it is going to. He's going to cast Fiendish Vigor on himself. Or use Fiendish Vigor to cast False Light on himself. For 12 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And he's going to back down the hole a bit. And that would be the end of his turn.
All right, then. The two zombies are going to go. This one is going to move forward and attack the closest target, which is Kreth. So, Kreth, as you are getting your bow ready again, an attack from behind. Luckily, it is very clumsy, and it's only a 9 to hit. Will that hit, Kreth?
9? No.
A 9. Okay. Yeah, so it tries to slam you, but you manage to very easily dodge it. This one is going to attack Ruben. That is going to be a 10 to hit. That will not hit. The two skeletons are now going to go. This one is going to launch a arrow. Kazi, you see it ready its bow and aim directly at you. That is going to be a negative.
Oh
Okay.
joy.
So that one is a natural one. So its bow just like sort of snaps, and its bow just snaps in half, and it just like almost makes like a sighing sound, but it's a skeleton, so it can't make that. And then it's gonna draw its sword, and actually, how fast is it? And it's going to start moving. It gets about there, and it's heading straight towards you, Kazi. The next one is also going to fire at you, Kazi. That's going to be 11 to hit.
Side.
All right, that doesn't hit. Kreth,
Doesn't hit.
is now your turn.
Okay. That dude's right next to me. Unacceptable. Don't I have some dueling ability? I'm gonna. That's the dude that still have Hunter's Mark on, right?
Yeah, that would be the one that just attacked you.
Oh, I guess. I can't find any of my abilities ever on this. Where is it?
You can add them to your favorites. I would suggest
Oh,
that.
here we go. Dueling. Why? Oh my goodness. This looked different last time.
When you're holding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain a +2 to your damage rolls with that weapon.
Where is this?
What are
Fighting
you,
style?
what are you looking for?
Everything. Where are any of my?
Switch to the inventory. I think you're in your class features.
I've been in all 4 of them.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for your weapons?
Where are you finding this? This Sam.
So
Are you looking for your weapons? What are you looking for?
No, I have the like dueling ability or something, or is that just the rogue I played? I don't know. That wasn't rogue. Or what you just said. I remember that was something I had. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, dueling fighting style.
No other weapons. Okay, that's it. So now I'm gonna use that with my short sword.
Okay, so you get +2 to your damage.
Is
Yeah,
that automatically calculating this?
I don't think it is. That hits as you turn and attack that undead. Go ahead and roll damage, and we'll see.
Okay.
Andrew, it was calculating my dueling
Oh, it was?
for my weapon. Yeah.
It looks like it does. That was an extra +2.
That's a 10 plus 2 plus. That is your dexterity, and then that is +2 for your proficiency bonus. No, wait, no, you don't add your proficiency bonus to damage. So yeah, that's okay. That's correctly calculating it. You swipe at the zombie, slashing it with your short sword. It takes 10 points of damage, which means it's going to make a Constitution saving throw. It is going. You cleave through. You do lethal damage to the zombie, and it staggers back, and then it sort of straightens itself up and continues after you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, also roll a d. Actually, roll a d6, because you also get Hunter's Mark damage.
That's true.
Oh, please. Have it die.
Okay, let me think. It would have had to have beaten a 21. So with a 22, it is still alive.
I did.
Oh my goodness.
Still alive.
Yeah, it is still alive. It is at 1 hit point because when undead take lethal damage, there's ways of killing them without having them roll for this. So if you crit or if you do some special type of damage, I can't say what until you figure it out, they will die. Otherwise, if they are hit with a normal attack, they make a Constitution saving throw, which is 5 plus the amount of damage that they received. So in this case, 5 plus 16 is 21, so that he had to beat a 21 for a Constitution saving throw and rolled a 22.
Andrew, would
Yes.
we have actually known what kind of damage it was? That gassed thing undead?
Yes, that was undead.
Would it have come back, or did it not because I used radiant damage?
Undead Fortitude only affects zombies. So that's only
Oh.
a zombie feature.
Okay.
That's just the horror movie trope of like you cut off the zombie's head and then it keeps on coming at you. That's basically the whole thing. And that's it mechanically. So, Kreth, you slash into the zombie and it's still maintained through sheer force of will, it is still coming at you. Ruben, is now your turn.
And aren't they both theoretically at 1 health?
Yes, they are.
All right. I'm going to stab the one closer to the wall.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
Cool.
Okay, that is a critical hit, so that will finish it off no matter what damage you do, because it has 1 health. So you manage to cleave the rest of this undead in half after beheading it, and that will be enough to just completely kill it. It is now dead. Anything else that you're doing?
No, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
The Toadster's installer.
All right, this zombie is going to attack. It's still focused on you, Ruben, so it is going to attack you. That's going to be 16 to hit. That doesn't hit. So as you're slashing this zombie in half, you manage to block the other one's attack on your shield. Kazi, it is now your turn.
Kazi, if Kazi uses his breath weapon again, can you hit both of these guys?
I would say
5 foot wide.
you would have to move here, but yeah, you could do it.
Okay. Kazi will move there and blast both of those guys with his cold breath.
Yep, they both get clipped by it, so they're going to make dexterity saving throws versus... Go ahead and put that on screen. This one. Make a dexterity saving throw. They both fail, so they both take... Go ahead and roll damage.
5 damage.
The skeleton's going to take 5. This undead is going to take 5, and it is going to make a Constitution saving throw. It has to beat a 10. So it rolls an 18 and is still alive. Even as it is like freezing over, it's like you can hear its skin crackling from just turning to ice. It is still attacking Ruben.
I can't find the delete button for this thing.
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
So, Jackal and Owl, are you guys doing anything with those two?
The owl is
Yeah,
not.
Jackal's gonna run behind that guy.
Okay. Adrien, is now your turn.
Adrien is this
This one's still alive.
one is still alive, so he is just going to cast Eldritch Blast. That is an 18.
Yep, that will hit.
Is
6 points of damage.
Plus
Oh, yep. Add your necrotic. It is not resistant or immune to necrotic. So, one of the very few undeads that is not affected Well, I mean, it's not resistant to that.
It's saying I haven't cast Hex, but I have.
Just roll 1d6 from the roller on the left. Okay, so it has to beat a, what is that, a 12. It is still alive. It is still standing. It is, at this point, barely a walking, like, torso. It's lost an arm. It's been slashed across the chest. It is looking pretty brutal, but it's still alive.
At this
Or
point,
it's still undead.
actually, this thing still has an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, it has its attack of opportunity at the moment.
I still have a bonus action. So to clarify, the rules on temporary hit points. When you gain temporary hit points, you can only have one set of temporary hit points.
Whenever you get temporary hit points, if the number you get is higher than your current hit points, you replace it. Otherwise nothing happens, and you keep this current amount of temporary hit points. So they don't
Okay.
stack. But in this case,
Well-
you would have Armor of Agathis with 12 temporary hit points. So that's a pretty good combo.
Yes, okay. That is specifically why I was asking, because
Yep.
then that means Armor of Agathis will last longer.
Yep.
And I also have a source of temporary hit points to effectively renew Armor of Agathis without having to recast it. So I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself,
Okay.
and I am going to run past the zombie.
It's gonna okay. And I see what you're doing. It's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you, and it is gonna miss. So
No!
it like it like that is the okay. So it like sort of sluggishly reaches towards you as you run past it, and it doesn't even make contact with you. I love it. The one time you want it to hit. Natural one. It couldn't roll a natural one for its Constitution saves. Now that it rolls a 17 for. Okay.
No!
It is the zombie next to. Oh, it's that zombie's turn actually. It is gonna hit Kreth. But that is a natural one.
Get out!
Okay, you know what? This zombie falls apart. It just like falls into a pile of flesh. That it does. It's just gone. It has dissolved.
So technically, I did kill it?
Kinda, yeah. Right after its turn, the skeleton's gonna go. It is going to see you, Adrien, and it is going to fire a arrow at you. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's gonna be 5 piercing damage. So it sort of slams into your armor, weakening it a little bit. The next skeleton is going to go, and it is going to. Oh, actually,
I succeed.
Oh, nice. Actually, so I'm going to say that this one moved and attacked it. So this one still has its sword, and it's going to go to here, and it is going to attack you, Kazi. That is going to be a 10 to hit, which I'm assuming does not hit.
Nope, doesn't hit.
All right, Kreth,
Thank you, wizard.
it is now your turn. The undead has finally just collapsed. The one next to you just collapsed into a pile of flesh. No longer able to hold itself together.
Is that 2 left that I see?
There are 2 zombies left, and then there are these 2 skeletons.
Alright, Hunter's mark on the skeleton, and I stab him.
Okay. It is now marked. You'd have to get closer, of course.
Oh.
Unfortunately, as you move closer, you stumble over some of the rocks, and you're not able to get your sword up in time. And it swings at you. It swings at you, but you manage to bring up your short sword just in time to block it, and you sort of parry its attack. You do have your. Oh, actually, you can move away if you wish, but that's all you have on this turn.
Yeah, this jit is gonna move.
Okay, it is going to take an attack of opportunity on you, the skeleton. That is going to be an 8 to hit.
That's for me.
Yeah, does an 8 hit?
That no hit.
Okay.
That no hit.
Ruben, it is now your turn. You managed to kill one of the undead.
I'm gonna kill the other guy.
Okay,
Oh,
make
boy.
an attack. Man, undead rolling their Constitution saves be like a 9 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 7.
On-
All right. It is going to make
Actually,
a
12.
okay
Andrew.
12. Okay, so it has to be a 17. It does not. So for the first
Fail.
time, the zombie fails its Constitution saving throw and you slash it and it falls to the ground. Very much so. Now no longer undead. Now just dead. You still have your bonus action and you can move.
I can't really make my bonus action to attack anything, so try to just get in the skeleton's way.
All right, yeah. So being close to a ranged attacker will give it disadvantage if it tries to, because you're threatening it. It will have disadvantage on ranged attacks if it keeps trying to use its bow. So that is a tactically sound decision. Kazi, it is now your turn. There are
You get
2
a shocking
skeletons
grasp,
left.
dude, in front of him.
Okay, go ahead and make a spell attack.
Oh, well,
Unfortunately.
nothing happens.
It actually
That
sort
one.
of it slaps your hand away with its short sword. Anything else you're doing on your
Okay,
turn?
then, yeah. There's nothing else like. Oh, yeah, nothing else I can do.
Okay, the jackal and the owl. Do you guys want them to do anything?
The
Yeah,
owl
it's
is going
there.
to stay where it is.
Adrien, it is now your turn.
Is it Jack?
Adrien is going to just cast Eldritch Blast
On what?
on the one right in front of Kazi.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
There's a 15.
Yeah, 15 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 7. All right, that will leave it very much damaged, but still barely alive.
2 hex damage.
Well, the hex damage will actually finish it off. It takes 2 extra damage and falls to the ground in just a pile of bones.
Wait, the skeleton?
Yeah, the skeleton falls apart into a pile of bones.
Oh, I was attacking this one.
He's dead.
Oh, that one's dead.
Oh, it's dead. Okay, yeah, I would have attacked
Yeah.
the one by Kazi anyway.
That one's been dead, I
yeah, that was
think,
the first one to die.
since you froze it at the beginning of the fight, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Jeremiah, you're the only one who's not concentrating on something.
No, I am.
He's a wizard. He's the wizard. How does
Wait.
this make sense?
Hey, I am concentrating on blade ward.
Oh, you should have casted it. Then it would show you as concentrating.
I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware that you said you cast it, so I'm gonna. That's all right to have it up. But like, if you
Yeah.
click it, then the system remembers it. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
We have a team of concentrators here. They're all just like staring really hard at the fight. The skeleton is gonna go next. It is going to drop its bow and then pull it out its short sword and attack you, Ruben. That's gonna be a 9 to hit. You very easily parry that. Kreth. It's now your turn. There is 1 undead remaining in this room, and it's all the way across the room next to Ruben.
All right, I'm gonna mark him and I'm gonna shoot him.
All right, it is marked.
I doubt that's going to survive long enough for me to attack.
It might both of me.
That will hit.
Nice.
Go ahead and yep. Go ahead and roll damage, and then roll 1d6.
Okay, 8.
It takes 8 points of damage. That will be more than half of its health. So yeah, it is bloodied.
All right, I'm going to attack it.
All right, yep, it is Ruben's turn. Go ahead and make an attack. That will hit. I see you took all the undead's good rolls. And a 7.
Oh, yeah.
13
Okay.
damage will be more than enough to finish it off. So yeah, that will end the fight as you slam your sword into the skeleton, making its bones scatter across the floor.
Side note here. I'm pretty sure I killed half the creatures in this fight.
You did.
It was fun. But I didn't even get hit.
I didn't get a single kill in.
All right, for that fight, everybody gets 90 XP.
Nice.
Yeah, the zombies just rolled crazily good for some reason. I don't know what the deal with that was.
Yeah, 760.
Wait.
Yep, getting closer to level 3.
Is there any valuables on the ground?
Yes, I'm going to need you to make a roll 2d20.
2d20.
Yes. As you look around, Kazi, there is 26 copper coins on the ground scattered across these couple of bodies. You managed to pick up 2 coin purses, and then you rummage through the pockets of what remains of the clothes of the skeleton, and that's what you find.
Okay.
Not like a
Kazi
ton of loot,
gives-
but still useful.
Kazi gives 6 copper to Ruben and Adrien, and 7 copper to himself and Kreth.
All right, and with that, that is where we are going to end today's session since it is 10:40.
All right,
Interesting.
that was fun.
All right, yeah, that was
an interesting.
some fun. That was some fun fights.
We got like how much XP this session? It was almost like actually
Quite a bit from the spiders, from the ghast, and from the undead.
if you because we started with 460 and now we have 760.
Oh, wait, the
Yeah.
dungeon isn't done.
Yeah, there's
No,
still
there's 2 more
doors.
doors.
Okay, yeah, I will tell you before
Wait.
at the beginning of the next session. There's a door here, there's a door here, and there's a door here.
Okay.
Neat.
Are we feeling like we have to take a long rest? Or are you
No,
guys
I'm
doing-
good.
I've spent all my spell slots.
I'm decent. I have 1 spell slot. And
I have 2.
All right, we will,
fully.
we
So,
will continue next session.
Adrian is
All right.
going to cast False Life again.